Hi guys, and welcome to another Figma in 5 tutorial. Today, I'm going to show you how to prototype a linear flow that opens modally that has the ability to save its state. Probably the best way to explain this is to show you. So let's jump into a demo. Okay, so by default, when we create prototypes in Figma, they work like this. So I've got a prototype here of an app showing some content. So I'm going to tap on the first video, and that's going to take me into this registration flow. Now, I can tap on some screens. Let's say I filled out some of this info, but I don't have time to complete it right now. Maybe I want to come back later. So I can tap the close button. Okay, so I've come back later. I tap the video, and I'm dropped right back at the beginning again. The behavior I actually want is this. So I tap the video, I fill out a few screens, maybe I tap close. I come back later, and as you can see, I've been dropped back right at the place where I left off. So essentially, my prototype has saved state. So how did I do this? Well, let me show you. Okay, so here's our current prototype. So we're in prototype mode, so we can see how it's all connected together. So we've got a noodle coming from our video to our first screen, and then each next button is connected to each subsequent screen. So nothing unusual here, a pretty basic prototype. So how do we create the state capability? So it's really easy. What we're going to do is we're going to come to our section tool, and we're going to draw a section around our 3 registration screens. And we simply need to realign the first noodle, which is coming from our video. And instead of connecting to the screen, we're going to connect to the section. And it's the section that gives us this capability to save state. Okay, so let's just come over to the prototype and see if that's worked. So we're going to tap on the video, and we come to our first screen. We're going to go through to the second screen. We're going to close it back down. And if we come back to the video again, you can see that it's saved our state and it's dropped us into the second screen. Okay, so there's one more thing that we need to fix with this particular process. If we come back and hit this back button, we should really go back to the first registration screen, but you can see we've dropped back into the main prototype. And that's because we've come back to it later and we've jumped straight into this second screen. So we just need to come into our prototype here. And instead of using the back interaction here, we just need to connect that back to the correct screen. So we're going to go from back, we're going to change it to navigate to, and we're going to navigate it to Reg 1. And then the same for Reg 3. We're going to change it to navigate to, and we're going to navigate to Reg 2. And we can leave the first one as back because that's always going to go back to the main screen. Okay, so let's just do a refresh and make sure that's all working. So we tap on our video, we go to the next screen, we close it down, we come back in, and we've gone to the correct screen, so it's saved state correctly, but we can still go back and go back to our first screen. And that's how you save state in a Figma prototype.